Hi y'all, it's Mrs. Slaughter here, and I thought it'd be fun to make homemade Play-Doh. I have never done this before. I did find this recipe online and it got great reviews, so I thought we could do something together for the first time, all of us. You're gonna need flour, oil, salt, cream of tartar, water, some measuring spoons, a spoon, a big bowl, and a pot. I've got the recipe and I'll put that recipe at the end of the video so you can try it at home also. All right, so step one, it says we need to stir together the flour, the salt, and the cream of tartar into this pot. So it says 2 cups of flour. All right, so yep, 2 cups of flour. Then salt, oh, 3/4 of a cup. All right, so 3/4 of a cup. It's a lot of salt. You might have to buy some more at the store. All right, so a little bit more. 3/4 of a cup of salt, cream of tartar, and that is 4 teaspoons. All right, we'll measure this out. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, and I think this cream of tartar, what I read, is for making it last a little bit longer. If you don't have cream of tartar, I know there are recipes out there without it, but since I had some, I thought we'll give it a try. Okay, so we need to turn on the stove, try medium heat, and it also says now we add water and oil. You need to make sure that you're doing this with an adult. Okay, so this is 2 cups of what they said lukewarm water. That just means not too hot, not too cold. And then, let's see, it says to add in the oil. How much oil? 4 tablespoons. One, 2, 3, and 4. All right, and I think we kind of, wait, let's see, it says to start to stir. Now, it also said that if you want to make this one color, like if you had food coloring, that you could put the food coloring in here now. Now, I have food coloring, I found, but I think we're gonna make a couple of different colors, which I thought would be fun, at least try. So it says we have to stir this constantly and that it will become thick and it will form into a ball. So we've been stirring for a long time. I don't know, probably a good 3 minutes. And if you see, it's now becoming a dough ball and it gets really hard to stir. All right, well, I think that's it. And then they tell you to put it in, see, that's kind of you really can't stir it anymore. So he says to put it in a pot, in a bowl here. Let me turn my fire off. Okay, so after it starts to form a ball, which we have a little ball here, you have to remove it from the heat, put it in a bowl. You can do like a big gallon bag or wax paper. You need to let this cool a little bit so you can touch it, because then you have to knead it. And knead, it's just working it all around like you would a piece of dough if you were making bread. And then, all right, let me see if I can touch it. Yeah. So you just start to move it around It's not super hot, but it's nice and toasty warm. All right, so now we have a big ball of dough. And it says to divide it into however many colors you want. So this is what it's gonna be if you don't want any color whatsoever. It's just white or kind of a cream color, which is great. I have purple, we have purple, orange, like a teal color, and a pink. So you divide it in half. If you have that many colors, divide it into another half of each of those. They say make it into a little disc for each. That's where you can put your color. All right, my favorite color, we'll start with purple. I have no idea. Maybe it'll tell us how many drops. It says start with 5 drops, and the more, if you want it brighter, come on, 1, 2, 3. This is really thick gel, so I'm gonna just do 3. This is orange, 1, 2, 3. Oh, I think a 4th snuck out. This teal color. And pink. Now this is food coloring that you can put on for cakes and stuff. It's food edible or food safe. It will probably dye your hands, but that's okay. All right, you can kind of see it starting to mix in there. The dough's still pretty warm. If you don't want dirty hands, you can put it in like a little Ziploc bag or a bowl or something. Looks like tie-dye. And you just keep working this until you get the color you want. This looks like it's gonna be a little more light purple. All right, I added a little bit more to make them a little more brilliant. So you can see the orange got orangier, the purple still pale, but purple or teal, and I think we need to add a lot if we really want this. So this is kind of a light pink. All right, so something that, what do you do when you're finished with this? This is the part that I think will be really great. So you can just play with it and work it. You can smush it down. And if you have some cookie cutters, we have a gingerbread. You can just play, kind of like what we've done before in school. Make a little gingerbread guy. How about a star? There it is. Let's use another color. I have, these are actually for pancakes, but they're perfect for cookie cutters. We've got Mickey Mouse. And then this is like a little stamp that you can use. And it's just gonna show decoration. And you can see the heart going, the arrow going through the heart here. What else can you do? Well, if you don't have cookie cutters, you can use a spoon or a fork or a knife and make your own designs. Of course, you can make snakes and roll it out. And what do you think I'm going to tell you to make? You can make some letters. So we've got our capital A, and you can go all the way to Z. If you want to make lowercase, get your circle, get your stick, there's your lowercase a. All right, what else can you do? You can use it for counting and for math. we should all know what this is. We have a 10 frame. You can just draw this on the back of a piece of paper, and you can roll them into balls, count them out. Remember to start here at the top. Don't start backwards, that's 10. This is 1, 2, then get a different color. And what do you have? 2 plus 3 equals 5. We can do a subtraction. 5, take away 1, makes 4. So you can do lots of things with your Play-Doh. As you finish and your time is up, you need to store it in a Ziploc bag. So open it up, and because these are broken into quarters, we can put it in one of the sandwich bag kind. If you just have the big one, you need to use the gallon. Get all that air out, seal it up, and it'll be ready for another day. I hope y'all had fun. This was fun for me, even if I'm a little rainbow fingered, doesn't matter. I'm gonna put the recipe at the end of this little clip so that you can do it on your own. Stay safe, we miss seeing you, and hugs to all. Bye.